Recently reported that a 22-year-old man is facing a life sentence after authorities found 178 marijuana plants in his home. He's from Montana. Now, it's funny that you can buy recreational weed in 2 states, Washington and Colorado. Obviously, there's a little disconnect there. But now an Alabama GOP member is also facing prosecution because authorities found 13 marijuana plants in his home. Now, this is John Loyd Ellis. He's the chairman of the Alabama Cherokee County Republican Party, and he has been arrested. Due to his possession, he is likely to face 1 to 10 years behind bars. He has not been convicted yet. He has not been sentenced yet. But here are the charges. Ellis has been charged with first-degree unlawful possession of marijuana and unlawful possession of the drug.
Look, he's not going to face a life sentence. The random dude in Montana is. Now, look, it's 2 different states. They have different laws as well.
Yep.
And that's part of the injustice of the war on drugs. And he's a little bit more powerful. My guess, I'm just guessing because it hasn't happened yet, is that the judge is going to feel more sympathy towards him than some random farmer dude who's growing it in the backyard and then selling it, right? Now, it looks, I don't know what he's doing with his pot and not the degree to which he has the ability to sell it. I don't know anything about that, right? Mm-hmm. But remember that back in the old days in the South, like places like Alabama, they used to do this with alcohol. During Prohibition, They do moonshine, right? So it shouldn't be that surprising that we've got a Republican county chairman doing some old school Alabama stuff, growing some illegal substances that get people fairly happy and that there's a good market for. Now, as a good Republican, you should be celebrating the free market and think, hey, I don't want the government to get in my way. I got some good product to sell here. So I sympathize with him in a lot of ways. And by the way, he's facing 1 to 10 years. My guess is
he's not going to spend much time behind bars.
He's not going to. But he could get 10 years. That's also mental.
I'm sure that people in that county have gotten 10 years for the exact same crime, right? But think about the other aspect of this, right? The other element to this story. The fact that Cherokee County right now is doing this whole eradication operation where they have helicopters in the air looking for marijuana plants in people's backyards. So far, and they're like boastful about this, they've found 600 marijuana plants and they're burning them so no one can smoke them and they're doing great things. No, you're not. You're wasting taxpayer money. All right, let people grow their weed, let them smoke their weed, use that money for something else. How about fighting real crime? That makes a lot more sense to me. I don't care if he's a member of the GOP. I don't give a shit if he's a member of a KKK. If he's getting in trouble because he's smoking weed, it's stupid. Leave him alone. Focus on something else.
And the guys who are burning that weed, I bet you a lot of cops showed up when they were burning the weed. That's all I'm going to say, right? Like, oh yeah, this is terrible. I came to see this terrible, terrible drug be burned and go up and smoke.
I didn't inhale. I didn't inhale.
Insane, man. End the prohibition. End it already.